The AI world is watching Google again. After years of pushing its Gemini models, Google is now rolling out Gemini 3, a new generation that promises massive reasoning power, a 1 million token context window, and deeper thinking modes. But what does it really mean? And can Gemini 3 actually compete with other frontier AIs? Let's break it all down. Google officially introduced Gemini 3 on November 18, 2025. According to Google's blog, Gemini 3 supports enhanced reasoning and multimodal capabilities: text, images, video, even code. One of the headline features? A 1 million token context window. This means Gemini 3 can read and reason over extraordinarily large inputs. Google calls a part of this deep think mode, a reasoning layer that emphasizes more deliberate, multi-step thinking. The 1 million token context window is probably the biggest technical highlight for text, code, and data-heavy tasks. According to Data Studios, this context window allows Gemini to hold thousands of pages of text, large code bases, or very long conversations. That's not new for Google. Earlier versions like Gemini 1.5 Pro already experimented with very large context windows. In fact, some developer logs from Vertex AI, Google's cloud AI platform, show a preview version, Gemini 3 Pro Preview 11/2025, already has context tiers ranging up to 1 million tokens. And the tech world didn't stay silent. Moments after Google unveiled Gemini 3, major figures across AI reacted publicly, including some surprising names. On X, Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, Google's biggest rival in the AI race, posted a short but noteworthy message. He wrote, "Congrats to Google on Gemini 3. Looks like a great model." But perhaps the most unexpected reaction came from Elon Musk, founder of xAI and a frequent critic of Google and OpenAI. Musk responded directly to Sundar Pichai's announcement with a simple, blunt reply: "Congrats." That one-word reaction sparked thousands of comments. Some users interpreted it as genuine acknowledgement, others saw it as dry sarcasm, but either way, it grabbed attention. Together, these posts from Altman and Musk created a ripple across the tech community. When the leaders of OpenAI and xAI companies building their own frontier models publicly acknowledge Gemini 3, it signals one thing: Google's release is impossible to ignore. According to AI Base, Gemini 3 Pro scores a 1,501 ELO on LM Arena, which is a very competitive benchmark they claim it's ahead of strong models. That article also says Gemini 3 gets 91.9% accuracy on a test called GPQA Diamond, which is used to measure complex reasoning. Google says it has done the most comprehensive set of safety evaluations on Gemini 3, including work on bias, misuse, and robustness. Alongside Gemini 3, Google is launching a new agent-first development platform called Google Antigravity. Antigravity is designed to let developers delegate tasks to Gemini-powered agents that can write code, manage workflows, and act autonomously. On the API side, Gemini 3 Pro's large context window makes it more feasible to build agentic workflows, long tasks, multi-step reasoning, and complex calls. In the Gemini 3 launch blog, Google emphasizes responsible AI. They talk about reducing sycophantic responses, AI just flattering you, prompt injection resistance, and stronger guardrails. According to DeepMind's CEO Demis Hassabis, Gemini's new reasoning abilities are pointing the way to AGI, artificial general intelligence, in interviews. But even with big context windows, not all users are excited. On Reddit, some users say Gemini's 1 million token limit doesn't always feel real. They report context breakdown, forgotten information, or degraded performance past a certain point. This tension highlights a real risk. Scaling memory isn't just a technical challenge, it's a safety and usability challenge. Who will use Gemini 3? Enterprise plus research. Analysts could upload huge documents, legal contracts, or research papers into a single prompt and ask for summaries, insights, or actions. Developers. With Antigravity plus Gemini 3, you could automate coding tasks, debug at scale, or run multi-file code transformations with agentic assistance. Creative professionals. Writers, designers, and video creators might feed large storyboards or scripts and ask Gemini 3 to help refine, reorganize, or generate creative ideas. Power users. For people working with big data, large corpora, or technical reports, 1 million tokens means far more brain to work with in one shot. As mentioned, some in the developer community say context limits still aren't real. Long inputs degrade or get forgotten. There's also cost to consider. Very long contexts cost more in compute, and Google will need to balance usage, pricing, and performance. From From a safety lens, larger context windows plus reasoning power means Gemini 3 could be more powerful and more risky if misused. Finally, even though Deep Think is a feature, true AGI is still far away, as Hassabis himself frames it as a way forward, not a guarantee. What to watch next? Rollout expansion. Gemini 3 is initially for Google AI Pro and Ultra, but when will it hit more mainstream users? Antigravity adoption. Will developers start using agent-first workflows widely? Pricing and token use. How will Google price API calls at 1 million token scale? Early signals suggest a tiered cost. Safety testing. Will Google open more of its Deep Think tests to public review? Competition. How will Gemini 3's big context window impact its rivalry with OpenAI, Anthropic, or other multimodal LLMs? Google Gemini 3 is more than an incremental upgrade. It could be a pivot point in how we use large language models. With a 1 million token context window, new reasoning modes, and agent-first tools like Antigravity, Google is betting on intelligence that thinks deeply and acts smartly. But power like this comes with responsibility, and not everyone is convinced the hype will match reality. If you like what you heard, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and comment below. Do you think Gemini 3's big context window will change how people use AI, or is it just hype? Thanks for watching AI Frontline. See you in the next one.